It's just a beautiful day to be at Creamery Square in Tatamagouche, Nova Scotia, located here on the Oise River, home of the popular Tatamagouche Farmers Market, the Margaret Fawcett Norrie Heritage Centre, Senator's Stage, Creamery Square Boat Shop. Our newest addition is the Performing Arts Centre, to be known as the Grace Jollymore Joyce Arts Centre. Hey, I'm Fred from the Creamery Square Association. In just a minute, we're going to take you inside to have a look at the construction at the Creamery Square Center for the Arts. One interesting feature of the Arts Center is the inclusion of the Ice House, which was moved from another location on the site to become the foyer, art gallery, and a small events venue. It is attached to the main theater, which you can see behind it. The Arts Center is owned by the Creamery Square Association, but will be leased by our Creamery Square Arts Society to manage. Now, on this side, you see the main loading bay. Okay, come on in. It's a construction zone, so watch your step. We'll stay out of the way. Here we are inside the main entrance. As you can see, the ceiling has the same slope as the exterior roof, a nice visual effect which also provides an acoustical advantage. This venue will seat 40 guests at a performance. There's wall space under the windows for art display, and there is a fundraiser underway at the moment to provide for a bar to be located in this corner and dedicated to former Fables owner, the late Chuck Hunziker. Proceeding down the hall, you'll notice a ladies' washroom on the right, men's on the left, and an exit door. On these walls, there's room for art exhibits again, and at the far end, plaques that honor our donors. Your name could appear on a plaque displayed here for a cost of only a $500 donation. Please consider this option. Let's go into the kitchen. Here we'll have proper sinks, food warmers, and if you continue on, the closet at the end is a place where beverages can be locked up. Back out in the hallway, this is the mechanical room, and it has access to the upstairs. Here we find the technical booths for lighting and sound. At the top of the stairs, we can see the air exchange units on either side for the theater and for the foyer. So this is the sound booth, which is wide open to the theater, providing a good view. This is your first look at the auditorium. The dressing rooms are just on the right and the loading area on the left. This is the lighting booth. As with the sound booth, there is visual contact with the stage manager through a window on the stage. Back downstairs again, there's a baffle wall which encourages traffic in both directions. The floor of the theater is tiered, offering flexible seating and a good view of the stage. On the left side, there's a ramp making the theater accessible to all. Looking up, we see the sound booth on the left and the lighting booth. We're going to walk across the stage now. There's rubber cushioning as a first layer, and then 2 layers of plywood. We'll go right into the dressing room. The short wall you see in front of us can support a curtain to divide the area into 2 parts if required. There's a plan for makeup mirrors here. We see that there's a storage room above. Here's an accessible washroom with more makeup mirrors and areas. There's lots of insulation in the dressing room area to isolate sounds. A window on the stage is where the stage manager can communicate visually with the technical booths, and from this point control the lights and communication in most of the house. Now we'll take a walk back across the stage and into the loading bay area. It's fairly spacious with loading doors on the left, and above there's more room for storage. Taking a jog back behind the main stage, this is a pass-through for performers. You can see 5 windows to the stage which can accept panels to be used for scenery or as a door to the stage, making the stage quite flexible. Backstage, stairs provide easy access to this view, which is from the balcony just above the stage. It provides even more performance flexibility. This is what the actors would see. Back on the audience floor now, this is the stage again. There are stairs on both sides, and on the left there's allowance for a lift to ensure accessibility. The Creamery Square Fundraising Committee has been successful in securing corporate funding from several businesses, and government sponsors have been generous because they understand the importance of this unique facility in our community. Your contribution helps to finish the construction. You can take part in the local fundraising initiative and support the completion of Creamery Square. All donations will receive an official tax receipt. Here are some options for you. Creamery Square is making the theater seats available for sponsorship. For a donation of $250, a medallion with your inscription will be attached to one of the 160 Center for the Arts theater seats. A chance for you to have your name, family name, or a memorial on a medallion on a Center for the Arts theater seat. This is very popular and costs only $250. Flexible theater seating allows for the enjoyment of both traditional and creative seating. While the sale of seats cannot reserve a seat for the theater performances, it does acknowledge your generous donation in a special and lasting way. Otherwise, for $500 or more, your name can be listed on a permanent plaque inside the Creamery Square Center for the Arts as a clear signal to all visitors that you have helped build it. There are 2 anonymous donation options as well. Consider donating to the Friends of Betty Murray Fund, recognizing her contributions to the local arts community, or a special initiative to dedicate the foyer bar to friend of the Creamery Square and former Fables owner Chuck Hunziker. More recognition is available if you're interested in a more generous sponsorship. Naming opportunities have been identified for significant donations. Perhaps partner with a friend or business associate to have permanent recognition on a building or public space at Creamery Square. For more information on these and other opportunities, please contact our Corporate Fundraising Committee, info@creamerysquare.ca, our website, www.creamerysquare.ca, or give us a call, 902-956-1848.